Mayor Martin of Summerside with Ty DeRoche and Windermere Eric. Mayor Lee of Charlottetown with Jody Hennessy and Cool One. Deputy Mayor Mann and Garth Cole, Woodmere, No Fool, and the challenge starts right now. There they go. And Mayor Martin is firing to the front here with Windermere Eric alongside Tyler DeRoche. Dropping in to be second, that is Mayor Clifford Lee and Jody Hennessy. Cool One will round the turn and drop back early here. Third, that's Deputy Mayor Mann and Garth Cole with Woodmere No Fool. So they'll move to the backstretch. The opening quarter comes next, and in complete control here is Billy Martin and Windermere Eric. Now driving right into second is Cool One for Mayor Lee. And starting to close that gap in third, Woodmere No Fool and Deputy Mayor Mann. So they arrive at the quarter, and they were there comfortable. 34-2 was the opening fraction. Midway around the paddock turn, Windermere Eric for DeRoche and Martin continuing to lead. Cool One has Lee and Hennessy, and they muscle up in the two-hole. Now, coming to the outside from third, that is Deputy Mayor Mann and Cole with Woodmere No Fool. So the three of them, they are well placed with a half a mile down and a half a mile to go. And Martin goes to work on his charge, and that is Windermere Eric. And he arrived at the half mile in 108 flat. Closed right in on their back in the two-hole. That is Cool One for Mayor Lee. Racing from third, Woodmere No Fool and Deputy Mayor Mann. So they swing up the backstretch for the final time. En route to three-quarters next, Windermere Eric getting him there. And Mayor Martin is going to work here. Cool One right there in the two-hole for Mayor Lee. Woodmere No Fool by no means out of it here for Deputy Mayor Mann. So the three-quarters clocked in 140-2. So they round that turn for the final time, approaching the 7-8. Mayor Martin trying to see it through here with Windermere Eric. Clifford Lee is going to have some say here in the final going. Cool One on the outside. Woodmere No Fool closing up third. They land on the line next. Who's going to have all the bragging rights? It's going to be Mayor Martin and Windermere Eric with DeRoche. Cool One for Clifford Lee, Mayor of Charlottetown with Jody Hennessy. And finishing up third, Woodmere No Fool for Deputy Mayor Rodney Mann and Garth Cole. And they're home in 2:12-1. Well, a great time had by all, and all three of our contestants tonight are Going to have a photo session in the winner's circle. There is Deputy Mayor of Kensington, Rodney Mann, participating tonight with Garth Cole and a Woodmere No Fool. Well, Mayor Lee, you can always say that this was not your home track, and you get beat by the home track favorite. You had Jody Hennessy alongside. Jody, no stranger to the winner's circle, over 2,000 trips there. So maybe next year, if you host it in Charlottetown, you'll have the home track advantage. But we thank you for coming to Summerside tonight in this first ever Mayor's Challenge Heat. Well, Tyler, is that Billy Martin or Billy O'Donnell you got alongside you here today? Hall of Fame material or what? Congratulations on your victory in the first ever Mayor's Challenge, and your home track favorites are on their way to the winner's circle. Congratulations. fifth race parade. Number 1 is Scratch. 2 is Pride of Paradise, owned by Robert Smallwood, Cyril Harvey, and John Ashley. Henry Smallwood Training and Driving. Yulabayama number 3 is Madonna Rector of Kensington, trained by Ronnie Cobb with Kenny Murphy up. 4, Baby's Gigolo, owned by Philip DeRoche of Coleman, trained by Ryan DeRoche, Mark Campbell driving. 5, Dragon's Fires at the back, owned by Walter Simmons, Summerside, trained by Willis Silliger, Gary Chappell driving. 6 is Night Talker, owned and trained by Mackenzie McGinnis of Tyne Valley, Gilles Berrio. 7 is Classic Lorenzo, owned and trained by Jeff Wallace of Elmsdale, Corey McPherson. Tobin's Knockout number 8, owned by Malcolm Williams of Elderslie and Alan Williams of Oakville, Ontario, trained by Frank Hansen, Walter Chevry driving. And number 9, Ultimate Faith, moving into Post 1, is owned by Abel Arsenault of St. John, New Brunswick, trained by Ryan DeRoche. Note the driver changed to Jason Hughes. Just 2 minutes to post time. Super Pack deadline right now, JD.
Yes, Vance, and this is the next way you can get in on the draw for a $20 wagering coupon here. Might as well make the next 5 wagers by filling out your super pack. All you got to do is make a win, play, show, tri-actor, superfecta, whatever you might happen to want. You can do so by filling out the super packs there. You'll get all of those tickets for the next 5 races, and it doesn't matter what happens with those tickets because that super pack will then turn into a ballot. And tonight, out of all of our super pack players, we will be handing out a $20 wagering coupon to one lucky player. It is the Super Pack deadline coming up here in the next couple of minutes. Get them into your cellars here tonight at Red Shores. There is the 5 entry of Dragon's Fire. Gary Chappell doing the driving for trainer Willis Silliker. Walter Simmons at a Summerside is the owner. You can see there, last time he was up here in Summerside was running along pretty good there. We can see back-to-back 158s. Closing quarter into there as well of 28 and 2. Coming very, very close to a win this season. Not quite there yet. 4 second-place finishes. Looking to do a little bit better here today. Coming down a class here. Could be just what the doctor ordered. It is our classifier favorite, and on that infield tote board, it is right up there as one of the favorites as well. The 5 entry getting action at 5-2.
Meridian Farms is Atlantic Canada's largest standard-bred breeding farm, home of Westward Ho Hanover, Ameripan Gigolo, Armbro Barrister, Cam Mystic, and other top stallions. This year, Meridian Farms will be consigning 26 yearlings to the Atlantic Classic and Nova Scotia Select sales in October. They invite everyone to drop into their farm on Route 2 in Milton. Meridian is pleased to be a major sponsor of PEI Matinee Racing and a co-sponsor with Red Shores of our 4 Island Charities Initiative.
There is the 6th entry of Night Talker. Gilles Berrio going to be getting the driving duties here tonight on the 11-year veteran. Mackenzie McGinnis is the trainer and owner, and couldn't have picked a better driver here to pick up the catch drive at the start of the night. Berrio had a tie for the lead in wins here at Summerside so far this season. Corey McPherson overtaking him, though, by 1 after his opening wins in the first 2 races. Night Talker right at the moment getting action on that infield tote board, heading to post time as the favorite right now. That may change once more before the windows close, but they're behind the starting gate now, so that's our cue to go upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Ultimate Faith, Pride of Paradise, Yulabayama, Baby's Gigolo, Dragon's Fire, Night Talker, Classic Lorenzo, Tobin's Knockout. 5th race, post time. They're off and pacing. Ultimate Faith, the first one out at the rail. Second into the turn is Eula Bayama. That's Pride of Paradise third. Baby's Gigolo fourth. Dragon's Fire fifth. Into sixth, Night Talker. Then seventh is Classic Lorenzo with Tobin's Knockout. They swing by the eighth pole. On the lead is Ultimate Faith. Early Company coming to call. Baby's Gigolo right alongside and set to take over. Baby's Gigolo will clear from our Campbell. Ultimate Faith is second, and you says given go time now as he pops the two-hole, puts Ultimate Faith back on the lead off a 30-second flat opening quarter. Ultimate Faith reclaiming. Second, Baby's Gigolo. Here comes Eula Bayama now. Starting up third on the outside, picking over the cover. Now on the outside, fourth. That's Dragon's Fire. Pride of Paradise hemmed in fifth. Third over six is Night Talker. Then seventh, Classic Lorenzo. Outside the trailer, Tobin's Knockout. They're pairing up, and there's four in, and there's four out as they arrive at the midway point of this race in 102. So that's just a 32-second quarter breather by Ultimate Faith. Eula Bayama's outer wheel. Third on the rail, Baby's Gigolo. Fourth on the outside is Dragon's Fire. Pride of Paradise on the rail, fifth. Outside sixth, that's Night Talker. Seventh at the inside is Classic Lorenzo, and the trailer, Tobin's Knockout. They're arriving at three quarters. Ultimate Faith getting them there. Eula Bayama flattens out now on the outside. Racing third towards the rail, Baby's Gigolo. Three quarters in 132 and 3. Approaching the 7/8. It's Ultimate Faith by 2. Baby's Gigolo second. Eula Bayama third. Dragon's Fire fourth. Homeward bound they come. Ultimate Faith. Baby's Gigolo. Dragon's Fire on the outside. On the wire they come. Ultimate Faith getting there for Jason Hughes. Second, Baby's Gigolo. Might have been Eula Bayama for third in 202 and 1. Ultimate Faith makes her way to the fifth race winner's circle, pacing Brown Mare 8 by an example from the Genis Beach Boy Dam Genevard. Owned by Abel Arsenault of St. John, New Brunswick, trained by Ryan Durage. Jason Hughes catch driving for the win in 202 and a 1/5. Ultimate Faith in the fifth.